King, turn that stuff off. I'm excited. Welcome back. As y'all know, it is another exciting Wednesday night. I go by Lucky Lamar. And as y'all can see, to my far left, I got my boy, the owner, CEO of Skateboard Universal in the building, Mr. Alex Martinez Jr. Hold up. But enough about him. The reason why we are all gathered here this evening on August the 13th, with us in the building, we have a future legend in the game. We have the Samoan Dragon himself, Mr. Jacob Toa. What's going on, brother? I'm telling you, I can be your personal Paul Heyman, dog. I can be your Black Paul Heyman, dog.
You got them mic skills.
You know what I'm saying? I can be your Black Paul Heyman, my boy. I'm trying to tell you, I can hook you up. But first and foremost, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. Yeah, staying busy.
Oh yeah,
staying busy.
Alex, how you doing over there, my friend?
Shit, same. No. I just came from homies over there, dropped some stuff off. Busy too, man.
And then can I get one more burn for the greatest in the city, the one and only on the ones and twos, DJ Lil King in the background. Give it up for yourself, DJ Lil King. Oh, you gave yourself a womp womp? Man, it has been an exciting few days. We on fire for where I drained my 3-ball. Me and King got the dub. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all all for helping out with that, helping out with the donations, buying tickets to go to the game. But enough about us. Let's get into the origin story of the Samoan Dragon, Mr. Jacob Toa. So first and foremost, where you from, my guy? Talk to me, Goose.
I'm from here, from Corpus. Born and raised. Went to high school at Teloso. Graduated from Teloso. Just pretty much been here all my life.
Okay. You played any sports coming up besides what we currently do?
Football. Did the baseball thing for a little bit. Powerlifting. You know, wish I could have done wrestling in high school, but didn't have it. But yeah.
Okay. What year did you graduate? Because I got
2016.
2016. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, man. So, like, were we like hell bent on being like a college athlete, or we like college is for me? Like, what is like high school, middle school? What is before we become the Samoan Dragon? Like, what's that lifestyle like?
So middle school, I didn't really care what I did. I was just, being a kid. High school came around, and it hit me because one day a coach told me, he goes, "You ain't that good at football, so you got to find something to do." And I was like, "Damn, all right, well, shit, okay." And I was all, from there, I don't know, it just kind of started looking at colleges, started looking, getting my twit card, going to work there, fine,
Corpus Dreams.
Yeah.
What school was you at?
Teloso.
Looking at colleges, did some college visits. Actually had some cousins up in North Dakota. Checked that out. It was cool, too cold. Wasn't for me. And then from there, I just started coaching football right after high school. I actually started coaching my nephew. He got into football. Got asked to coach select team for football. Started coaching that. Yeah. And then now just working, coaching baseball, and wrestling. Trying to stay busy. Yeah, just that's pretty much how how it's been. Okay. That was the upbringing to it.
So I just want to get like right into like because like one doesn't simply just wake up one day and say, I'm going to run ropes, jump off turnbuckles, take bumps, because like when you're first starting out, like it's not like you were on WWE and it's just like singles matches on Monday Night Raw. Like when you're like first starting out, it's like you got to do some crazy stuff to start out.
Yeah. Really what happened was I remember seeing Jacob fought 2 here in Corpus, and I wasn't able to make that show. Well, I kept looking on the page when the next show, and I see that GCWA, which now Galvan School of Professional Wrestling, became a thing. Saw they were having tryouts, and I said, you know what? Did football, have a athletic background, and I said, you know what? Let me try it out. Yeah. Tried it out. Went the first day. I was like, man, this is it's tough, but it was one of those things where that's something that's gonna push me. Because I hadn't had that push since playing high school sports. So all right. Second day comes around and I'm like, no, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I was ready. I was ready to get into it, see what taking bumps were. But my coach,
Who put you in the door? Who even put like the bug in your ear that this was even going on?
So actually,
Coming out of high school, I know it's a little bit later, but like, who even like? Cause if you don't know that it's going on, you don't know that it's going on. So who even put you on?
So I have a buddy. He's the one who kind of got me into it because I didn't, I mean, I knew that was wrestling around Corpus.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know like really
the level of it.
Yeah, like if it was kind of like people say carny, like real.
Or is it some backyard?
Yeah, some backyard wrestling, and so I had a buddy. He and I thank him every time I see him. I give him a hug and tell him thank you because I wouldn't be where I am in wrestling and making a name for myself how I am if it wasn't for him. He's the one who showed it to me. And my first GCWA show was Sammy Guevara's last independent show.
I heard about that show.
Yeah, he was there. Ricky Starks was there. It was just a packed show, and all I remember is thinking to myself as I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, what if one day I can just somehow get into the ring, Like where could I go with it, right? And then I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. Kind of brushed it off. Well, I don't know if you know Matthias Suarez.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I ended up meeting him, and he was telling me he's a wrestler for GCWA, and I'm like no shit, like yeah, that's I'm gonna go to their next show because I like that first one. Well,
Is that the firefighter?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
I ended up talking to him, and he goes,
Yeah, that's right. Swole.
Yeah.
My guy.
I talked to him, and he was like, yeah, man, Ben's actually my trainer, this and that. And I told him like, how can I go with it? He goes, well, we have a class going right now. He goes, but I'll see you whenever they start something new. Never really heard nothing back, and then sure enough, I saw the tryout, and that's when I said, maybe this is my opportunity. And if I'm being honest, so I was at the time I was working in a refinery. I was an operator in Portland, and I was like, well, I saw they had tryouts. I hadn't posted the dates of the tryouts, and I said, well, if I work that day, I ain't gonna go, right? Magically enough, I had the days off.
Dang.
I said, I'm gonna go try it. Went and tried it, loved it, and I've been there ever since.
It goes back to that, like what we were talking about earlier when I was talking about Shador, like how it's like there's reasons and like there's unstoppable moments and opportunities. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm pretty sure like you were working. What do y'all call them? 12s?
Yeah, we were working 4 on 4 off.
Yeah, like you like randomly they put their tryouts this day. They didn't release the dates. You probably hadn't got your schedule yet. Then they release the dates. Then your schedule releases. Then you're all. Come on, Doc.
Let me ask you this, because I always see like a bunch of like documentaries on like the WWE and WWF stars, and they're like, yeah, I was gonna get enrolled to wrestling school, but they wanted $1,500 or $3,000. Was that part of your story too? Or Galvan then work a little different than?
I mean, yeah.
Like, did you need to come up with some money to get this popping? Yeah, already.
What it was then, I can't remember. Like it's literally going on 3 years, and if I'm being honest, I just don't remember what what it was. You did have to pay something for that training, and but to me, shit, it was well worth it. It was like, how can you say it? Doing like joining wrestling has been one of those things where you meet your heroes.
Yeah.
You meet people you see on TV. 1 week they're on TV, next week, they're here at the same hotel I'm at. Or same venue I'm at wrestling, whether it's here or in San Antonio, Houston, wherever I'm at. I've always seen those people who've been on TV who are now letting the next generation of wrestlers come up and showing them the ropes. And that
was gonna be my next question: is when did you even start watching wrestling?
So people tell me like, man, you weren't even old enough for that. I remember it was Sting versus Goldberg in WCW.
Dang.
Yeah, that was the first match I saw, and when they tell me, oh, you weren't old enough for it. Well, I told my brother, like, when was it? He goes, well, it was on VHS.
Dang,
he was watching it after school, and I just sat there and watched it with him, and I was like, man, that was cool. I thought Goldberg was the coolest Sting. Yeah. But Sting, I thought that dude was just, that was man.
That guy, my brother was a Sting fan.
And then from there, I just, watch it off and on. And then I think it was, 2008, John Cena versus Umaga.
Ooh.
And that's where I was like, hey, that guy looks like me.
Yeah.
That guy looks like me. Why? I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of, me and my brother, it started, the wrestling on the trampoline, wrestling in the room, making holes in the wall. Your mom saying, what the hell you doing?
Yeah.
Things like that. But yeah, from there, I just got the kick for wrestling. And I've always thought about, like, when you buy the WWE 2K games and you're making yourself, like, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to be.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you get there and you finally do, you're like, oh shit, I don't remember none of that. Like I don't remember none of it. So yeah, and from what I thought I was gonna be to what I am now is like a whole 360, not even close to what I thought I was gonna be.
Crazy. So I got a question. Like, so that first day, like you've signed up for wrestling school, you've already paid your deposit. We're full steam ahead, right?
Uh-huh.
You get there, you go through your stretches, you run ropes, right? What does the body feel like that first 30 minutes day after your first training session?
It was rough, man. It was rough because it was straight cardio.
Damn.
My legs were burning, my chest was sore, my back was sore. Everything was just hurting, and it was one of those things where you wake up it hurt, but it felt so good to hurt. If that makes
How
any
long
sense.
how many like did it take you to kind of get like, okay, I'm good. I can get the hang of this.
So, if I'm being honest, the second day.
Second day.
Damn,
Second day, yeah.
Crazy.
We started rolling, and they were teaching us how to roll.
Yeah.
How to start, bracing yourself for bumps. And
You're a
I'm just
natural
like,
at it, just
yeah, it kind of just came
easy?
naturally. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Were you thinking?
because you were an athlete already before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helped being an athlete.
Yeah, I was thinking, man, we got punters all the time, so I'm used to rolling. I'm used
Yeah.
to, bear crawl. I'm used to all that.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of one of those things where I guess that muscle memory was still there, and I was able to, bust out the rolls.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there were things like certain rolls I couldn't do, or
So I heard like, I don't mean to cut you off, but I heard like it's 3 steps.
for the
Like when you run from the rope to the other, is that? Or
So
how does? I mean, something like that.
yeah, so it should be 3 steps, but everybody's different. Like you got your, I can't even say if you got your shorter guys, because man, I've seen some guys out there who are 5'1", 5'2", and they're
Doing it.
3 to 2 steps.
Damn.
Yeah, it all depends. If I'm being honest, it's your ring awareness, where how you've learned the ring, how it shows how much work you put into it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like the little things like rolls you see in matches, clotheslines you see in matches, ring card. Like if someone's huffing and puffing, you could tell. Yeah, you might go lift weights. You might be in the best physique possible, but I can tell you right now, your wind is it ain't there.
And this is Ben doing all the training.
Yeah, Ben's doing the training. His son Josh helps out.
Yeah.
Chaos helps out, and Ben Jr. helps out, and I mean, if I'm being honest, like being one of Ben's students kind of gives you that push.
Yeah.
It gives you that. Okay, you're coming from someone who knows their shit.
Yeah.
It's not like you're coming from Joe Blow who wrestled 10 weeks and thinks, he can go train to school now. Like, no, you're going someone who's been there, who's done some shit. Like,
he's a second generation.
Yeah, second generation. And man, even his dad will come to the gym sometime, and he's old school. Yeah, he's old school. He'll tell you like, hey, that looked like shit. Do it again. Yeah. Hey, fix that shit. That's because just like in football, the Galvan shirts we have, you kind of wear it with pride. You don't want to go out there. We go out to San Antonio, go wrestle. Where are you from? Galvan. And you look like shit. You don't want to put that name on it. You know what I mean? You hold yourself to a higher standard. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where, like Corpus too. I go wrestle out in San Antonio and I try to rep Corpus the best you can because people hate on Corpus a lot, and I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I've hated on Corpus, but it's all the ghetto stuff you see. You see Corpus trying to evolve, become a. Corpus is nice, it's beautiful, but there's always those people who bring it down, and I try to hold Corpus, myself, the school, up here, even GCWA, hold it up here because that's where we're at. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
so getting into I'm a big fan of character development, right? Yeah. So when you first compared to when you first started, right, and going back to how you said when you create your superstar on WWE 2K or SmackDown versus Raw, right? How many of the moves, because we when we make our players and our wrestlers, we all got our core moves. I'm gonna keep a super kick on deck, right? Yeah. How many of your core moves that you would create on your video game character are actually in your repertoire, in ring?
Oh, none of them.
Really?
Yeah, none of them.
Were your creator wrestlers always based on yourself?
Yeah. Well, it was more so when I would create somebody before I started wrestling.
Yeah,
and he was doing 360, everything, And then now it's all right, be realistic with yourself.
Yeah, I'm a powerhouse.
And don't get me wrong, there are things I can do that Lucha guys can do, but am I going to do in the match? No, because why? It doesn't make sense. Why? I mean, yes, it's cool. You're gonna see 300+ pound guy do a backflip off the top, but why?
Yeah.
You know, you got a better chance of hurting yourself and hurting your opponent. Why do it? You know what I mean?
Facts.
So,
Alex?
Now I was gonna ask places that you've wrestled at. Like, what are some of the other? We see the obviously the belt. So
so right now I'm the one half of the United 2-0 champions with my partner KS Galvan. I'm one half of the Sons of the Gulf Coast, and we've been out there since actually the end of last year. We went out there the end of last year, came in the beginning of this year, won a battle royal, and now we're tag champs. You know,
hell yeah.
we beat Living in Fashion, which is one of the best tag teams in Texas. To be honest, they're up there, and to wrestle them and beat them, that was it's one of those, I would say, one of those badges of honor because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're Austin, Dallas, if I'm not mistaken, El Paso. They've even gone out of state for WrestleMania events, and they're wrestling out there. So for us to come in and beat them, it was pretty cool to see. Or pretty cool to do.
Galvan opened up doors to where you were able to go do shows in other cities.
Dude, yeah, most definitely. Like River City Wrestling, RCW, that's,
Okay, so walk us through maybe your first time doing a show that wasn't in Corpus.
So my first... So one of my first shows...
How do you even get the show?
What happened was...
Can we go first show and then first show out of Corpus?
Yeah, for real.
Bet.
So my first show was in Corpus. It was a tag match. It was me, Danny DeMarco, against Tommy Aurora, and at the time, he would have been my future tag partner, Don Fernando. And
I like that guy.
yeah,
I like his character.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
That's my boy.
And this is after how many months of training?
This was actually after 10 months.
Damn, almost a year.
You go through. So the thing is, like I said, Ben holds you to a standard. He doesn't want to put
2 months and you just out there looking dry. And
he ain't gonna put shit out there to make himself look bad. He's gonna put what he thinks works out there. You know what I mean?
That Galvan, I was gonna say that when you see that Galvan wrestling school,
that white shirt,
that
blue
letters,
letters,
means something.
Yeah.
So you better carry this.
Yeah.
And like a nigga walking around with a Marines unit, you better not do nothing dumb in this uniform.
Exactly, and that's a thing where when we go places and people start knowing where you're from, it's like, all right, well,
The respect factor.
Yeah.
exactly. Like going back to one of my first shows. My first show was here in Corpus. That was my debut. The next week I was in San Antonio, so this would have been my second match, and I was actually at the Wrestle Shop, and I was on the same show Zilla was on, which was his first show, and actually that next week he was gonna be at our show, and so we're chopping. Actually, I walked in, we met each other, we're chopping it up, and then his mom, she saw me, gave me a big hug, and man, that's one of the nicest ladies you ever meet.
I got her on IG, dude. She's pretty cool.
Yeah,
she
Mama Zilla,
she supports him. Like she's always right there with him.
Yep.
That's badass.
And so I went from there, and after that, my second show, I guess, out of Corpus was in Laredo, and it'll humble you because that
Laredo's
show
a big
I was
market.
on-
Laredo loves wrestling, dog.
Yeah.
Down south,
But,
baby.
See, and what was crazy was we were at one of the smaller shows, and when I mean small, it was small. I went from 1 week wrestling in front of 400+ people to the next week wrestling in front of maybe 6.
Damn.
Maybe. And that'll humble you real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. Because you think you're on top of the world, people chanting your name, and then all of a sudden you're
Right back where you started.
Yeah.
right back where you started.
So I want to go back to that first match, right? So I'm guessing since it was your first match, your partner took the lead in the match,
Yeah.
right? So he finally gets to that moment. He probably clotheslines opponent. They're both laid out on the mat. He's about to come in for. Is it a hot tag or a normal tag? Hot
It's a
tag.
hot tag,
It's
yeah.
a hot tag.
Damn.
What is your when you're and you finally flip that bitch, right? And he fire.
Yeah.
What is that moment like?
It's on, baby.
If I'm being honest, it's like everything around you is non-existent.
Yeah.
You just know you're going in there to whoop some ass.
Yeah.
You're gonna go drop this person, come back. You want some more? Boom, hit them with something else. You know?
Yeah.
It's being in wrestling is it's
a chaotic dance,
my
bro.
high. That's my high in life, you know. And it's a feeling.
Hey, we've seen you shit.
That mini.
I've seen that part. I seen that part.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a feeling. It's that euphoric feeling where you're just like, God damn, you know, I want more.
To a time.
Before your first official match, were you just doing like run-ins and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So what happened was my first run-in I ever did. Like I said, the guy, my buddy Andres, I give him all the praise and thank you because he's the one who showed me independent wrestling.
Oh, really?
And he, I heard him. I heard him before I was even out there.
You stiffed him?
Well, no, he would just go to the show still. And he knew I was, training to be a wrestler. And all of a sudden, he just said, "We want Jacob," and I'm like, "Man, I'm not even wrestling yet. I'm still training." Well, little did he know, I'm doing a run-in, right?
Damn.
I come to run in. Well, I'm wearing Yeezys. People start popping off the Yeezys.
Hey, Andres is here. He's in the comments.
Yeah. People started popping off the Yeezys, and then
what do you mean popping off?
Like people are all, this man's in Yeezys, like. He ain't no independent wrestler. I'm like, no, I'm an independent wrestler. But, you gotta have nice shoes on your feet.
Yeah.
And after that, I just kind of kept up the shoe game.
So they already thought you were somebody by coming in there
wearing the shoes.
Exactly. Yeah. So from there, you just kind of had to.
I gotta keep this.
Yeah. You gotta keep the shoe game up.
Come back with no Reeboks next week.
Yeah. Exactly. So good thing I wrestle without shoes, so ain't nobody got to worry about that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. It's
hell yeah. That's what's up, bro. Okay. Have you gotten hit with a potato and have you given out a receipt for it?
Plenty of times.
Plenty of time. Okay.
Plenty of times.
I want to hear about the most intense, like, you mother You ain't gotta name no names. I just want to hear about the moment.
So it was actually I was in a battle royal, and I went and I go to throw a punch, and dude like looks at me. I throw the punch and. Mind you, at the time I was 380 pounds, right? And he can tell me you ain't gonna move when I hit you.
Oh, you can feel that?
Oh, yeah. All right, hit me. I told him I go like this. He comes, he lays it in. I'm like, all right. So I come with the fit. I'm gonna punch you, and I hit him with the forearm. I said, do that again. See what happens. He does it again. This time he's throwing haymakers at me. Damn. I'm like, all right. So my head, it don't hurt when I hit something on my head. So did I give him a headbutt? I gave him a headbutt.
I don't know if y'all ever noticed, but there's one unwritten rule in wrestling that everyone should know. You don't headbutt what?
A Samoan.
You don't headbutt a Samoan, bro. Like, nah, you headbutted him.
Yeah, and after that, I just picked him up, threw him out, and after that, I didn't see him in the back anymore. I tell you that.
Damn,
that's tight, bro. That's tight.
And I tell people, at this point, I'm the king of battle royals because you got to make a name for yourself, and whether you're in there 2 minutes, 15 minutes, you got to make some kind of
an impact.
You got to make an impact, and that's where you make your name. Man, I've been in battle royals where I'm in there a minute and a half, but I made some kind of impact, and that's kind of where that happened. I made the impact of, all right, we're going. We're going.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, we're gonna ask, how has Ben Galvan been an impact on you?
Yeah, speak on because you were speaking on it earlier. Speak on the whole impact that Ben Galvan has had on your wrestling career. Yeah. In the Galvan School of Wrestling in general.
Like it's obviously
kind of hard to. No, it's not hard. So if I'm being honest, where I'm at today is because of Ben.
Yeah.
He has always brought me in as like his own son.
Yeah.
And I'll call him, he'll pick up. I'll text him, he'll text right back, and it's one of those things where you build that relationship, and it's one of those relationships that like this is where I'm meant to be. And like I said, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be at a lot of places that I'm at. Like RCW, that's a big one. I wouldn't be there if it wasn't for him because his name is like he's getting inducted into the RCW Ring of Ring of Honor. In September, and like I said, he's been there. He's been NWA Texas champion. He's been to where people are trying to get to.
Yeah.
And him helping me, paving that way for me, it's been one big of a help. I can go to shows and they're all, "Oh, you're one of Ben's guys." Like, "Oh, okay," and they'll take you under their wing and like, "All right, no."
Yeah.
You ain't
Respect. Yeah.
You ain't fucking with him pretty much.
Yeah.
Like you mess with him, you mess with me, and it's always going back to Paul helped this guy, which is Ben's dad, and then Ben helped this guy, and now they're helping his students. You know, helping us out and getting us where we're trying to be.
Bro, I seen his dad wrestle.
Bro, me too.
For real?
Yeah, his dad. That's how
you ever see Paul?
The
grandpa?
I went to go see them when they were at the Yellow Rose.
Yeah.
And his dad was wrestling back then. He was already up there in age, but he was doing something still. But no, I just wanted to.
Yeah, no, yeah. See,
they've been around for a long time, bro, and he has earned the respect of a lot of
30 plus
people
years
in the game.
Yeah, like when he says he puts us to a standard where he wants us, is because he brings in people who he know are gonna make it. Yeah, like Sammy was one of his guys who he gave an opportunity to. Now look where they're at. Yeah, you know, Roxanne Perez, she was one of our champions for years. Look where she's at. I
remember the Four Horsemen daughter. What was her name?
Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah,
Tessa Blanchard.
Tessa, she was
heavyweight champ.
Yeah, she was one of our champs.
Yeah. Jasmine.
I started a We Want Tessa chant at my last show. That was me.
Yeah,
that's cool though, man.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like I said, he brings like Ricky too. Ricky.
How does it feel getting like? Because I know you get to wrestle with some of the like Jacob Fatu. Like you're in the same like.
It's cool. It's
like you know what I mean.
You try
Zilla, all them.
Yeah.
Like,
so, like I said, right before Zilla was with us, you know, we're chopping it up in San Antonio. So
I was gonna say, how's the relationship like with those guys when you see them? Like, do y'all stay connected because of the scene, or like, you know what I'm saying?
At the time, yes, and then everybody kind of goes their way. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because like, man, like Zilla, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
Jacob, obviously, he's on TV now. Yeah. Penta's been at our shows, and that was one of those things where it's like,
crazy.
Man, he was just on AEW, now you're over here. Vikingo, that one.
Bruh, I was just about to bring him up.
If that's one of the most humble people I've ever met in my life, he came in there like if he was starting just like we were, shook everybody's hand, was what you call the perfect locker room etiquette, like most humble person you'll ever meet in your life. And it was cool. I mean, it's cool because you see them at our shows and then you see them on TV.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
That is, dude.
You see, we have posters in the gym, and it's like, oh damn, they were here. Like, yeah, it's just one of those things.
Bro, I remember, I think this was the same night. One night, it was the same night. I went to a show and y'all had Vikingo.
Yeah.
And the next week I look up and he's on AEW.
Yeah.
Right? This same show, they have EC3. Yeah. Like bananas. Got him to crack, by the way. Proud of that moment. But Doug, like, so what is it like when you see like y'all are getting guys like Vikingo, Jacob, like freaking even Max, and like you were pointing out the three guys that were like in WWE for like a security guard role. Like you see like bro, it's like a fingertip, one tryout away type moment.
Yeah. What were them tag team cowboy name? The cowboy guys.
Oh, Flip Gordon.
Yeah, bro, I got a picture with Flip.
Yeah,
I got a picture with them,
bro. Them dudes right there.
Flip.
Flip, he's turning it up in Mexico. I mean, I know he just got hurt. You know, hope for a speedy recovery and all. Yeah. But man, he's turning it up. He's turning it up out there, and I see Chandler doing his thing at Row, and it's cool seeing them. How, you know, like I said, they come here and then they're out everywhere else on TV. You know, so it's cool, and it puts you in a perspective of I'm in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to speak on this comment that Eddie had left. He said the real lessons in School of Wrestling are on the road with your bros. The road can teach you a lot. Speak on that, being on the road like with your
Shout out to Eddie.
That's Eddie. My boy right there. I love Eddie.
Hell yeah.
And Eddie too. He's taught me a lot. And after match, hey, you know, try this or try that, and you know, do it this way because it looks better. I'm like, so I take, regardless whether you're a referee, you know, backstage, audio, whatever, you want to take those, you know, critiques because it's making it can only help you.
Yeah.
You know, and but yeah, being on the road with your boys, that's a whole nother experience because these are the guys you train with. These are the guys who've put in the time with you. These are the guys who know you sometimes better than you know yourself.
Yeah.
And those are just memories you make. Like me, Chaos, Ryan Willow, Don Fernando, and Justin Slaughter, we just did a WWE tryout / seminar, you know, with Gabe Sapolsky, which is the guy who's running Evolve and doing the whole WWE ID. and just getting that knowledge from him, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity. But the memories we made were, I had a show in San Antonio that night. They were coming from a seminar with Joe Alonzo, and we didn't get to the hotel till like 1 or 2 in the morning. Mind you, we have to be up at least by 6 to get ready to be over there and with Gabe Sapolsky around at 10. So to get ready, dress professional, make sure you have everything you need so you don't look like a jackass. It was those are memories being made. Sometimes you go without sleeping because you think, man, I got to make this is a big match for him. Every next match is your biggest match. Yeah. Because you want to evolve from each match you have. You know what I mean? You always want to make yourself better and learn from what you messed up in this match to put into your next match.
Where would you say your biggest development area would be from day one? What did you say would be in-ring, entrance, promo work, camera work? Like, what would you say, like, when you first started? Man, I was dog water at this, but now I'm goated at it.
If I'm being honest, everything. Really? On promos, I always say I'm the big guy, I don't need to talk. Once I started talking, I felt I got like that boost of confidence. Like, well, if I can talk now, well, I should be able to wrestle better. Yeah. And once I started talking my shit, I started wrestling better.
Because now you're talking your shit. Now you got to be able to back it up. You got to live up to that. And now if you're talking your shit and you can back it up, that's going to give you that swag coming out the curtain.
Exactly, yeah.
So would you say, like, being able to...
just coming to who I am. Because, like, everybody says, and you hear it all the time, it's like, here I'm such and such, but here I'm really me. And now when I'm in the ring, I'm really who I am. I'm going to talk my shit. I'm going to do funny shit. And I'm going to, I'm going to carry myself the way I carry myself in and outside of the ring. You know what I mean? And it's not, the only difference is you meet me in person, I'm not this cocky asshole, Yeah. I'll sit there and I'll listen to you talk. You got problems, talk to me. I don't care, Yeah. But in the ring, I'm a cocky asshole. And that's kind of how I carry myself. Like I said, I carry myself to a higher standard because I always want to be better, get better, so I hold myself up here. Okay.
And how hard was it for you to actually find your character and find Jacob the Samoan Dragon's his life, his voice, how hard was it for you to actually define that guy?
That's a good question because it goes back to me always seeing stuff about people getting it to WWE or WWF back in the day and Vince McMahon giving them a character. Yeah. So do you with GCWA, do you come with your own character or does Mr. Galvan try to give y'all ideas for characters? How does that work?
So if you ask him, he'll give you an idea.
If you need an idea.
Yeah, if you need an idea. But really he lets you run with it. Like I said earlier, who I thought I was going to be from day one is not who I am today. My character, I'm still coming into my character. I'm still, like you said, back to your question earlier, I'm still learning my promos. I'm still trying to learn, talk on the mic. I can tell you right now, you asked me to do this 3 years ago when I started, ain't no way I'm talking from a microphone. Ain't no way.
And you only been doing it for 3 years?
Yeah. So come this November, it'll be November 27th. Will be 3 years that I've been training. Yeah, and just in that short time, man, I've met a lot of good people. You meet your good people, you meet your bad people. You make good memories, bad memories, and it's a journey, man. It's a journey.
All lessons learned.
Yeah, it's all lessons being learned, and it's cool. It's fun.
And
it definitely.
Go for it, Alex.
I said it definitely is fun because the connection how we got this was, I don't know if y'all know, through JR, Sweet Bay Easy Eats. He told us, hey, y'all, me and my girl, y'all want to come to this show? I got these free tickets to local wrestling, and I told my girl, I'm like, hey, man, I've been going to that since I was a kid. It's just been some years since we ain't gone. We just whatever. You know what I mean? And then I was like, hell yeah, we'll go, bro. So we went. Ended up going and watching. That's where we got to see them for the first time. So we ended up going on because how y'all have the intermission. Going outside, and I'm telling Ben the whole story about me being a fan since I was a kid. This autograph signing they used to do back in the day at the Trade Center, all the names of the wrestlers that they would bring and all this stuff. And he's like, well, you want to go inside and commentate the second half? And I was like, oh man, like we're not prepared. You know, Freak always has his stuff with him.
Freak stay ready, so he have to get ready, dog.
Yeah,
Freak man is always on it. Shout out Freak man, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. We were like, we'll do the next one, man. And we ended up getting to do when they brought Zilla and Jacob Fatu for the Halloween one, and it was dope, bro. They let us basically do what we needed to, and we got information from everybody, and man, I couldn't sit down. Like I said, it was like me living my dream as you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Tell Ben
bro.
I want to be a Black JR, man. Tell Ben let me be Black JR. Just for one night. I got it.
Shout out to JR for that connection, and that's how we made this happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met him there wrestling, and he's a cool dude, man. Badass wrestler.
Yeah,
like,
man, it's been a pleasure. Like I said, I try to support everybody locally because that's what that's all we can do. You know, I show support to Universal, and then I show support to JR, cause man, that food, man.
Dude, bro. I know he gets down. I know he caters that too. Yeah. Dude,
JR says yo.
Yep. Shout out to Sweet Bay Easy East, man, catering the wrestling, man. That's pretty dope.
So, who would you say? Okay, I'm gonna just go on a limb and say Sting's one. Yeah. Who would you say are the wrestlers that help mold and shape the Jacob Toa that sits right here, that goes and whoops ass and wins gold like that?
I'm about to go all over the place right now.
I know it is.
So
you're Samoan. Y'all are freaking.
Yeah, who are your influences for damn sure?
So one of them is Bray Wyatt.
Oh, I love Bray.
And it's on the creative part. The mind he had is just shit. I don't think you ever get one like that again. And then
I will never ever end.
Umaga for sure. Just like I said, when I saw him, I was like, damn, I'm big. I look like that one. Why can't I do it? Bully Ray. Billy Ray, whatever he goes by at this point, you know?
Devon! Yeah. Get the tables!
Yeah.
Okay.
And, who else?
I feel like you got a little bit of Goldberg in your bag.
Depends,
Depends,
yeah. I got the strength, I can tell you that right now. Yeah, I would say I got a little bit of Goldberg in there.
Bro, I seen you hit these fools, slam these fools, and I'm just like, damn, how the hell they get up in that shit, dog?
Yeah, it's
bro. Yeah, that's tight though. But anyway, sorry.
And if I'm being honest, like a Gunther type. Because he's an old school wrestler. He ain't even from like this generation of wrestling.
That's
he's
a
one of those
fact.
old school. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna show you what it's like to get hit. And that's kind of what my dream to go is to go wrestle in Japan. That's my dream.
That's what we were gonna ask. Was your like long term goals? You know what I mean? To wrestle in Japan.
To wrestle in Japan, wrestle in Mexico. I mean, everybody's long term goal is to make it to the,
like WWE, AEWs, Ring of Honors.
To make it there. But before that, I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Japan, and I want to go to Japan because man, when you go into a fight, that's
bro.
Really into a fight.
Yeah.
Hold up, bro. Like,
is that the New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Man, okay, but here's the thing about New Japan: they don't wrestle; they strong style.
Yeah,
like. It's not like, they do the grapples and the suplexes, but they gonna walk up to you, they gonna smack shit out of you for real.
Yeah.
Like, they gonna hit you with a forearm in the throat for real. Like, they gonna kick you in the chin for real. Yeah. Like, man, like, that strong style is crazy.
So there's a guy who he's from Hybrid, and I had a feud with him here before he got he moved, and he wrestled in Japan prior to coming to the United States, and that's all he knew was strong style wrestling.
Ouch.
So when I had a match with him, that was probably about the funnest match I ever had.
Okay, so so explain to the people like out there, like, what's it like when you're facing a technical, a high flyer, a strong style, a powerhouse, like, because you need different bags for different like settings.
For a technical, it's just trying to outsmart them, trying to figure out. Because if you give me a chokehold, you ain't gonna put your arms around me. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
You know, you wanna chain me, you ain't gonna get your arms around me. I'll tell you that. You know, high flyers, it's trying to keep that win. Man, they're jumping here, jumping
fast,
here,
yeah.
And then strong style, that's my favorite.
That's your favorite?
That's my favorite.
That's what you want.
Yeah. So if it's gonna come to pretty much a backyard brawl, that's what's gonna come out to. Someone's gonna come out bleeding.
So how do you feel about like Like hardcore death matches, that situation.
So everybody has their style of wrestling. Personally, mine ain't death matches.
I felt that, bro.
I ain't getting hit with no light tube.
Dog.
You ain't putting the skewers in my head. That's just
Jacob.
Damn.
But
Jacob.
don't get me wrong. I can't say never.
Jacob, right here, Jacob. Doug, my first time reffing, bro. They didn't tell me. They told me that we had a death match. I thought it was just like a hardcore match, right? Like, they get hit with a chair. Okay, cool. They get hit with a ladder. Get put through a table. Normal shit. No, bro. They had 2 packs of 6-pack light bulbs. Yep. Bro, I'm the ref, so I'm responsible for cleaning this glass out of the ring after they get done putting it everywhere. Yeah. Dog, this man put the light. Now, mind you, this is my first time being involved in wrestling at all, right? So, bro, he puts light tube on head, blood comes out. I'm squeamish. I'm not ready. I'm like, dog, y'all didn't sign me up for this. Yeah. So, like, I say all that to say this, like, most people think that the weapons that y'all are using are fake and bought at Party City. No, them shit comes from Lowe's. So, like, what was that first like weapon used, and like what was that first thud in your body? Like, what does your body feel like when you got hit with that shit, man?
So the only weapon I've gotten hit with is a chair.
Take us through it.
If I'm being honest, they hit me in the back and I didn't feel anything.
Oh hell, you ain't gonna do shit.
They didn't feel nothing until I took a headshot.
Samoans.
Until I took a headshot and that little back part to the chair,
the little lip on the back,
caught me in the head, and I was like, that hurts. Damn. That hurts. It wasn't like, goddamn, I can't do it again, but it was like, goddamn, that hurts.
So is it more of like a stud, and like it just, because I know like they try and tell you like they hit it flat so it like levels out.
So it hurts at the moment, but it's not like, oh, I can't get back up and do it. It's more like, oh, that hurt. All right, let's go do this. You know?
Okay.
But after the match, I tell you, you can feel every shot you just
damn.
did. Yeah. Like I didn't know when they hit me with the chair, it cut me a little bit in the head, and I'm like, and I go to pick my hair up, and I'm like, oh, I got blood. So I go and feel, and that chair shot, boom, got me.
Jeez. Yeah. Stitches.
Man,
I let it heal.
I don't know if y'all already talked about it, but let's speak on all the titles that and belts you've won so far.
Oh, yeah.
So far, this is my first of many.
Oh, really?
And as much as I don't like, Southside San Antonio, I carry this, like a badge of honor, because at the same time, it's a company that's trusted me with their title,
for sure,
putting their name on me.
And that thing's heavy, man. I carried it a while ago too.
25 pounds of gold. I can be a Paul Heyman dog right here, right here. I got you.
Yeah, it's it's the first of many, but at the same time, you don't want to get big headed and be like,
for sure,
I'm the man, which I mean, sometimes you gotta be like, I'm the man, but you don't want to get too big headed, because then that's whenever you start looking like a jackass, and nobody's want to deal with that. But yeah, like I said, this is first of many, and I just can't wait to see what the future has. What I'm winning next. You know what I mean?
Speaking of the future, you can have one match, right? Any opponent, any stipulation, any title on the line, any event,
independent, special,
whatever you want. This is your party. I'm just trying to DJ.
Independent wise, I want that Zilla match.
Damn.
Okay, what's the stipulation? Just one-on-one fade. Just one-on-one fade.
Just run it. Just run it.
And then big time, I would want that match with Gunther.
Yeah. I would want to see you and Gunther in a Iron Man match.
Man, those matches suck.
What's that, like a 60-minute match?
Yeah, 60 minutes, like 2 out of 3 fall. Like,
damn.
Or actually, no. Better yet. 2 out of 3 falls match. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like if Gunther beats you the first time, everybody, because I'm going to be mad if Gunther beats you the first time, and that's all we get. Like, I'm going to want you to get your lick back. Now, he can go over in the end, but as long as you get your lick back, I'm cool with that. Speaking of going over in the end, how much does creative really impact the push behind a performer?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, how much does how the match is written, how much of like the producer's influence in the match goes into it?
Not much of it. But then it all depends where you're at.
And how they want their
the storylines to
and
be.
stuff like that.
A lot of it, it's these companies are taking a risk on you, taking that chance to. They're believing in you to put your good product out there for them to have their name on it. You know what I mean? And a lot of the time, it's like me personally. It's one thing that that's always told. It doesn't matter win or lose. You're getting your name out there. You're getting that exposure.
Yeah.
Do your damn job.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do your damn job.
Yeah, people come in to win titles.
Show out still,
matches.
no matter what.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
And but yeah, winning and losing, it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, we're all in the same place. We're not in WWE. We're not headlining WrestleMania, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah. You get them reps in and you learn what you got to learn. So at the at the end of the day, it's all an experience. Yeah. And it's an experience you make what you get out of it. Yeah. So
we got a question from one of the comments, Megan Bowie, which kind of ties into one of our questions. You said, "What's next for Toa?" We kind of asked a little bit, "What are your goals for the future?" So Megan Bowie's asking, "What's next for Toa? What do you have planned for the future?"
To just make it wherever I can.
Do you have any shows coming up?
So soon? my next show is this Friday in San Antonio in a tag team gauntlet match.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
The title's on the line?
The title's on the line.
Man.
I haven't cut my promo.
First one? First title defense?
Nah, I've been defending this title since I won the damn thing.
Oh, shit.
When'd you win it?
How long you held it?
3 years ago.
It's been a while.
Damn.
April?
Champ.
Since April,
For the last 305 days, Jacob Toa has been out here putting leather boots to candy ass.
I don't wear boots.
Huh?
I don't wear boots.
Oh, my fault. For the last 500 days, Jacob Toa has been putting hairy Toas in candy ass.
It's gonna be a good one. Yeah. I haven't cut a promo yet, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna go out there and whoop some ass.
Good.
Yeah, and then you catch me next month in San Antonio at RCW. Yeah.
When's the next Corpus?
Corpus show, that I'm not too sure.
Right.
Yeah, that I'm not too sure. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
Let them know where they can find you.
Hold on. We got one more on the thing because that was somebody was asking earlier, and that's one of the last questions. Somebody said, "What was your Mount Rush? Who's your Mount Rushmore wrestlers?" Yeah. But we usually do it. We usually have people give us a top five. So give us a top five instead of a Mount Rushmore. Give us a top five.
No, my favorite are all
time. And we can do it like this. Can we do your favorite independent and then your favorite maybe ex WWF or WWF stars? Can we do it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Let's do it like that then. Start with the independent. Give her your favorite independent.
I give you 5 too.
One of my favorite independent is Epi. Who else?
Epi's good.
I'm trying to think. I have all these faces passing my mind, but I can't think of the damn names right now. Richard Holiday. Gino. Damn, my mind's going blank. Ryan Davison. That man right there. I actually started watching him before I even started training. So just watching that big man do some crazy shit. Yeah, that's another one. And man, if I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but everybody I train with, because not trying to kiss ass or anything, but we all bring out the best in each other. Because when one of us is slacking, it's kind of like pick your shit up and we gotta do better.
Absolutely.
Give us yours, Luck, and then while he contemplates his professionals.
So my indies. So me personally, I don't consider Will Ospreay an AEW guy. For me, he's an indie guy. So Will Ospreay. Then I'm just a massive Flip Gordon fan. Bro, I'm a big Josh Galvan fan too. Like I'm a big Josh fan. That big boy can
move, right?
Like I made an edit for him on Instagram when he switched his finisher, and it's like, bro, big time Josh fan. I'm gonna put Jacob on the list, and then I'm gonna go with the Tank, CJ Renegade. That's my guy, up and comer. Y'all gonna hear about CJ soon. And then for my WWE/WWF. Give me, I'll take The Rock. Give me John Cena, Randy Orton, Triple H, and I'll take the Tribal Chief as my 5.
All right, my 5 is Ric Flair,
Woo!
Yeah.
John Cena, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Roman Reigns.
Damn.
Roman Reigns, yeah.
Yeah.
The Chief, Dag.
I'll give you my 5 top WWE. I really like Rey Mysterio.
Boo! No, I'm just kidding.
Rey Mysterio, Stone Cold, all the Generation X, all the NWO. Man, I like Bret Hart.
Ooh.
I think that's 5 already. Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna take The Rock and Stone Cold off of my list personally because it's my list. I can do whatever I want with my list, and I'm gonna add Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam.
Oh hell yeah.
Can I get my 5?
Go for
Yeah.
it.
I'll definitely have to say this was much watch TV for me during 98, 99, 97.
Bruno San Martino. This nigga about to say Bruno San Martino.
Let me see. For sure, The Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker.
I forgot about Taker.
Yeah.
Oh man, Kane, because I love Kane.
Yeah.
And one more. Let me see.
But it's just like 5 is like, it's just
Yeah.
5. That's all I
Yeah.
get.
Too many.
I love wrestling, bruh.
I'll pick a WCW. Give me Booker T.
Bro, okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh, man.
Hold up,
Here we go.
I'm
We'll be all
gonna
night.
do my top 5 black guys. Then
Oh,
I'm gonna go Booker T. You know what I'm saying? Give me some Shelton Benjamin.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Give me Bobby Lashley. Okay. I like what Trick Willie's doing down there in TNA. I mean NXT. And then give me Kofi Kingston, Doc.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now give us your Samoan wrestlers top 5.
That's not fair. They're all great.
That is
We only had 5.
The whole Rock is about 30, 40 of them.
I'm about to name
Oh,
every
nigga,
cousin.
boo-boo.
I'll be honest with you.
Huh?
I'm about to name every cousin, you know? Like, it's gonna,
Yeah.
it's gonna be The Rock, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Can we get some Anawais on this side?
Yokozuna, and Jacob.
Already.
Nice.
There we go.
Hey, your top 5 Mexicans or Latinos?
Shit. Like I said, Ray,
Mysterio.
Ray, Eddie, Conan.
Conan was dope.
Oh, that was cool.
Who the fuck else was man? Oh, La Parka.
Don't forget about the greatest international intercontinental champion of all time.
This is list though.
The greatest intercontinental champion of all time.
Eddie Guerrero.
I
No.
said Eddie.
Who?
His son.
Oh, Dom.
I'm just
Not
playing.
Dom,
I'm just
One
playing.
more. Eddie.
Nah, hell no. What's his name, dog? The one from Mexico.
That sums up
The
the
demon,
list.
Blue Demon.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Jimmy Jr.?
No, the first
original.
one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect it.
So,
Remember the No Limit Soldiers?
yeah. WCW,
Yeah.
Master P and them.
Yeah, damn. that
Last
was-
one for Jacob. Before we get out of here. One wrestler that you just could not stand. Like one guy was like, bro, I don't like not professionally, not one that you gotta go cut a promo
I know
on.
there's
I'm
more
talking
than
about,
one.
Like you just watching TV, like, bro, I do not like this guy.
You remember damn, what's his name? That Rosebud?
Adam Rose.
Yeah. Just seeing him on TV made me change the channel.
Bro, you know who that was for me? No Way Jose.
Yeah, him too. It was just like, you trying too hard.
For me, it was Jeff Jarrett, Chris Jericho.
Bro, I love Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho's
You're gonna
badass.
get
I
it.
don't like Chris Jericho either.
You don't like Chris Jericho either? I don't like old Chris Jericho.
Hey, you know who I
Yeah.
couldn't stand was Paul Heyman.
I love Paul Heyman. I love Paul. But I think it's weird that, okay, so here's my thing, right? It's kind of weird how they're building how they're building Seth, in my opinion, right? Because if you really look at it, he basically took what Roman did and is remixing it.
Yeah.
In a way, right? Like down to the fact that you got if Braun and Bronson were cousins, all you would say was it was a family ties instead of the bloodline.
Damn, freak said Ahmad Johnson.
Ahmed Johnson.
Farouk, I
Damn.
did it for The Rock.
Ahmed Johnson was what they would consider dangerous in the ring.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get
He was
hurt
dropping
wrestling,
people on their
yeah.
nugget.
Get hurt
No,
wrestling.
I don't know how those little things didn't bust on his fucking arms. Them shits were so
Bro.
fucking tight on him.
Speaking of how things fit on people's arms, did you know that the thing on John Cena's like right here is not a extra wristband? It's a normal size headband.
No.
It's a normal motherfucker's headband, bro. on his arm.
That fool looks hella different. He looks like he lost a lot.
Because he's 50.
Yeah, he looks different.
Man, where can people follow you at, man?
Yeah.
Oh, you can follow. I ain't gonna lie. I don't. Let me pull it up. Can't even tell you off the top of my head. Where's it at? So on Instagram, you can follow me at. Let me go to my wrestling. You can find me at Jacob.Toa on Instagram and then Jacob Toa on Facebook. I don't really do the whole Twitter thing.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Give us a little promo before you get up out of here. Somebody has said, let's see, let's go back to the comment. Robert Chavez said, cut the promo right now.
Oh, shit.
Toa, plug the match. Just give us a little baby promo. This ain't got to be the official one. Just give us a little something.
So I didn't know how to even start it with this dude. For the past 6 months, Jay, you've been saying you're like that. The last match we had, you said you slapped me. Dude, I'm about to walk you like the little dog you are. And you could bring Brock Ali, whatever his name is. Just know he's going to get his ass kicked too. And this time, it's Jaden Valentino and Zakai. Zakai, we have our history. And we're going to make some new history. And this Riot Party, I don't really care who they are. Just know I'm going to slap the shit out of you too. And when it comes down to it, me and Chaos are walking out with these. And there ain't no doubt about it. And we're going to hold them till next year. We're going to hold them the year after that. And just know, you get in my way, I'm going to knock you down. And that's that.
All right, bro. Hey, and if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. We out.